All right, well, today we saw something pretty unusual for here in Hampton Roads. Multiple water spouts in the Chesapeake Bay, and the viewers were calling left and right, sending us pictures like crazy.
It was a trip. Now, we're going to show you some pictures here from our viewers. The 13 News Now viewers sent us this photo from the Ocean View area. You can see the water spout right there between Norfolk and Cape Charles. Up on the eastern shore, there's another one. Tim, what in the world? Like, this just came out of nowhere. It's been a really nice day.
And, you know, we normally correlate water spouts with severe weather.
Right.
Like last time over the Outer Banks, there were 5 water spouts at once in a thunderstorm.
It made sense.
There are 2 different categories of water spouts.
Okay.
One that develops in severe weather situations they call tornadic, and the other is fair weather water spouts. And that's exactly what we had today. It was fair weather out there. So let's talk a little bit about those 2 categories, the tornadic and the fair weather. These were spotted today over the Chesapeake Bay. Now, today's was a fair weather water spout, and the lesser of the 2, the more severe would be tornadic. That would cause some damage. But they develop when there's warm ocean waters, cool air, and light winds. And what's really cool about these water spouts is they form from the ocean surface and lift up towards the cloud base. So very, very interesting stuff there. And if you got a chance to see them today, and what's also cool is they don't move very far. They stay in the same spot, so they're visible in the same area for a while before they dissipate. All right, something that's going to be causing probably a lot of severe weather, obviously a lot of severe weather, is Hurricane Harvey. Right now on the cusp, 1 mile per hour away from being categorized as a Category 3 hurricane. It will likely get that upgrade before it makes landfall later today. And then look at this track. Loopy, isn't it? It's really favoring the European model solution here, which is a worst-case scenario. Makes a landfall as a major hurricane, moves inland, meanders there for a little bit, then backs up, hits the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico again, travels a little bit farther to the north and east, and then makes a secondary landfall somewhere near Houston. Look at the time frame on that. That's Wednesday morning. That's 5 days from now almost. That's whole time it'll be raining in that area. 30 to 35 inches of rain. Just try to let that sink in. 3 feet of rain coming out of this system here as it slams into the southeastern coast of Texas. Very healthy looking system out there on satellite imagery. You see the eye kind of disappearing in the last few images there. That's something likely called an eye replacement cycle. It usually happens when storms get this intense. We'll likely see it again develop before it moves on over land later this evening. On top of that, very active. We're almost towards the peak of hurricane season. We have another area of concern, a tropical wave, Invest 92L. No name on it yet, and this has been quietly sitting here, spinning off the coast of Florida. This is going to make its way over land and then emerge over the warm waters of the Gulf of, not the Gulf of Mexico, the Gulf Stream off the southeast coastline. Then look at these model projections here. Could very likely be influencing our weather here in Hampton Roads by Tuesday to Wednesday of next week. And by that point, it could be a tropical depression or a tropical storm. A lot to watch this upcoming weekend. In the short term, we have a pleasant stretch of weather lasting through the weekend. Just the slightest risk of a few isolated showers. We'll call those some hiccups to the forecast. And then we're closely watching next week with those temperatures warming up a little bit and the rain chances going up as well. Talked about that isolated shower. There you have it. Southern Virginia Beach right on the state line there. A little downpour moving on through and about a 20% risk for the rest of the afternoon. Temperature-wise, very comfortable, upper 70s and lower 80s out there. And we'll see 81 in Williamsburg, 80 in Portsmouth, and 85 as we get over towards Gatesville this afternoon. Let's talk about that 7-day forecast for you here. Temperatures tomorrow and through the weekend in the upper 70s, very comfortable, low humidity, slight risk of an isolated shower. And then by Monday, we're still in the 70s. We see those clouds begin to increase. And the big question mark heads our way for Tuesday and Wednesday, possibility of our share of some tropical weather.
Okay.
A lot to watch.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.